What's up, Blue Milkers? I'm wearing a Burger King crown, and I'm really proud of it. But that's a whole separate video that we'll have for later. We're here to talk about Maul, episodes 7 and 8. Yep. Titled, what were they titled, Chris?
Call to Oblivion and The Creeping Fear.
Nice. Yeah, so if you've seen the episodes, this is going to be one of the episodes for you. It's going to be kind of full of spoilers. We're not going to do a beat-by-beat review, necessarily. We want to talk about the high points and, in Darth Maul's emotional state, the low points.
I say, are there any high points? I feel like it's a lot of low points.
Yeah. So, in the first one, it's just more of Maul being chased around by not only one Inquisitor, but now two Inquisitors. Yeah. And as well as Devin strengthening her bond with the crew that they kind of sort of almost like, it feels not like a Rebels crew, but they kind of have their own little crew forming slowly but surely. And they're trying to escape and get off planet as well. One of the highlights, I think, from the two episodes, I mean, the main highlight that we can kind of pontificate on,
right,
is the flashback scene with Darth Maul. So we had, Qui-Gon Jinn in there.
Yep.
We had Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yep.
We had
Savage.
We have, obviously, Sidious. And do you want to talk a little bit about the Sidious point of view?
Yeah, no, this is interesting because we see him going to Sidious as a child. And you always have this idea that like Maul was full of ambition and hate.
Yep.
But he was just a child who was who was abused by his master.
Yeah.
And it's kind of an interesting scene to see him from a point of like weakness.
Yeah. And we also, aside from when he's getting sliced in half, in the Phantom Menace,
right,
and also when he's Spider Maul, aside from those two moments in his life that we've seen so far, he's more or less always the guy in control of the room.
Right.
He's the one kind of sort of playing chess instead of checkers with most of the situations that he's in. But in this one, we see him not necessarily out of his realm, but he's
on the ropes.
He's on the ropes for sure.
Yeah, and he's being chased and instead of being the chaser.
Yeah. And we're not really used to seeing that. We do have Dryden Voss being teased for the season finale. Kind of getting into some of our predictions for how we think the finale is going to go, which, by the way, on May the 4th, it'll be there, and we will have a full-on video up for that as well, so make sure to tune in for that. But what are some of our predictions for we think how they're going to wrap this thing up?
I feel like, for sure, Devin's master is going to probably die.
Yeah.
Murdered
Master
by
Iko Ayodaki.
Yeah. For as
AKA
much as
Mr. State Farm.
For as much as Filoni loves dinosaurs, I don't think he makes it.
This dinosaur is going to be
extinct.
Extinct.
Yeah.
There we go. Which is sad because this is only the second dinosaur Jedi we've ever gotten.
Right. But yeah, he has to die. He has to be killed by Inquisitors so that Maul can prove to Devin how dangerous the Empire really is.
Yeah, and I think a lot of us pre-season or episode 1 of the show, we're trying to link Devin to essentially like this new talent figure.
Right.
Whether that shapes up to be in a season 2 or beyond is, obviously to remain seen. But this is definitely going to be of a different ilk of a Darth Talon than we could even, even explain.
Well,
but, for
the original Talon's a whole other thing that we don't have time to get into here.
Yeah,
because that's like 100 years after where we're at right now.
Yeah.
In a different timeline.
Yeah. So, I guess, okay, one of the predictions for how do we think, because he's been name dropped anyway, Dryden Voss, Crimson Dawn, in what capacity do we think they're going to show up? Just a holo, or do we think they're going to have full-on appearances?
I think if it's a full-on appearance, it's at the end, and he's the one who picks him up off planet, and then takes him into season 2, wherever that takes place.
Yeah.
Season 2 may not take place on the same planet.
Yeah. I think they would definitely. This is all going to be kind of like a la Star Wars Rebels. It does kind of all focus on Lothal, respectively. Right. And then in season 2, that's when they go beyond and into the great thing. They're going to do a similar thing here. My thing is, I think it might just be a holo. And I forget the actor that plays Dryden Voss in Solo. Paul Bettany. I think
the Vision.
It'd be cool if it's his voice that they decide to use.
And there's no reason they can't use him. He's tied in Disney already. He's doing that Vision show.
Yeah. So he's already hanging around.
Right. And how hard is it to do your voice?
Yeah. So one last prediction for the season finale. What do we think the final shot will be?
I think the final shot is Devin on a ship, flying away from the planet, looking at the body of her master.
Okay.
Like a crumpled set of robes, or just his body, or something like that.
Okay. And then I will go. I think the final shot will be, even though he's being put through the ringer, Maul gets the upper hand in some way in these last 2 episodes. And there's a scene past Master Iko Ayadaki passing away, where Darth Maul finally, kind of like a la Kylo Ren, extends his hand out to Devin, and the final shot would be Devin reaching out and grabbing Darth Maul's hand.
Or do you do that fake out where you pause it right before she takes his hand? So you're not sure if she does it or not.
Yeah, and that's where season 2 starts. I don't know. Those are kind of bold predictions.
Yeah.
One last thing: do we think any random cameos will be popping besides Dryden? The things that are already kind of been mentioned. Is there any bold cameos that you think we can expect?
Kira
would be a logical but bold one for sure.
Actually, I think maybe we don't see Dryden Voss, but Kira shows up at the end in person.
Okay.
As his envoy to smuggle them out.
Okay. I'm gonna say, just because we've been saying it all season, we're gonna get some sort of Vader cameo, whether it's just the breathing, just a silhouette, something like that. I think we get a Vader in there.
I think that's a really good season 2. Is you set up this Vader versus Maul fight.
I mean, because it's already been working its way up the ladder of people that are like, we should go take care of this before it becomes a bigger problem for the Empire. So he kind of is like the last one, obviously the boss level of we really need this taken care of.
Right.
Send in,
especially if he manages to kill one or both of those Inquisitors.
Yeah, so let us know in the comments what your bold predictions are for the season finale. Let us know what you thought about episodes 7 and 8. And we will have a video talking about Burger King stuff up soon. Thank you guys so much for watching, and may the Force be with you.